Now, Simon Fraser University is applying to rejoin U Sport, Canada's Collegiate Athletics Association. The university says the decision was made to ensure the long-term sustainability of varsity sport at SFU. Now, some of their existing NCAA teams will be impacted. That would include SFU softball, golf, and outdoor track and field teams would be retired as varsity sports. Olivia Windbiel competes in triple jump and high jump at SFU, and she is also affiliated with SFU's Student Advisory Athletics Committee. She's on the line with us right now. Hi there, Olivia.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you? How did you react when you heard this news?
It was definitely really heartbreaking. I think we've been in the NCAA for 15 years now, and I've been in it for the last 4 years, and it has been an amazing experience and something I will cherish for the rest of my life. And it's really disheartening to hear that there are athletes in Canada that won't get to experience the same thing that we had the privilege of getting to experience.
Okay, what can you tell me about that NCAA experience? What makes it so special?
It's just the ability to get to compete in such a nationally recognized association while staying in the comfort of your country. There can be financial implications if you want to go across the border to compete in D1, D2, or D3, and just being able to stay close to home and, having your family to support you while getting to compete nationally and, make connections across the border and with very highly ranked athletes and just an amazing program that has been proven to help student athletes all across the country.
I see. What about your freshman teammates? How are they faring with the decision?
Uh, I'm lucky in this situation. I only have about 1 or 2 more years, so I won't be as impacted. But my freshmen definitely are struggling with the idea that they're going to have to either, get cut completely or they're going to have to find a new school, which is always really difficult with studies and finding another athletic program, rebuilding friendships and connections. I think it's going to be a difficult time. We're just hoping as seniors to help them guide their journey and help them you know, continue their athletic career wherever they choose, and whether it's staying at SFU or going somewhere else in the NCAA. But yeah, and I'm hoping the university as well can support them in this journey.
Well, so it would mean outdoor track and field would be retired at SFU in essence, right? So you're a track athlete. What does it mean for you?
My outdoor season is definitely my favorite. It's our longest season. It's when we get to be in the sun and kind of go in and explore different tracks. I think without an outdoor season, it definitely cuts the ability to compete really short. And I think that a lot of athletes won't enjoy that, especially for those who get to compete up until about May and then do their club season from about June to August. So I think that's going to be a really big change, especially on my team.
Right. So again, I read a little bit of the statement from Simon Fraser University. They say this is about ensuring the sustainability of sport at the school. So how do you see it?
As someone in SFU athletics, I have seen amazing communityship within our athletics, and I wouldn't say I've seen issues with sustainability. I don't know the background knowledge of how everything is working. I know we've had our issues and our ups and downs, but together our student athlete body has, created amazing connections, and we've proven ourselves, and we have Olympians and we have national record holders and we have 3-time GNAC conference championships our women just won. So we've definitely established ourselves in the NCAA. So we're definitely proud of everything we've done.
And what can you tell me about U Sport? How does that association work?
I'm not entirely sure how it's going to go. I know that we have to get accepted, and we will then go through the process of being in that association. I know that we'll then cut our softball team and our golf team and then eliminate outdoor track. It's going to be an adjustment, especially for, the teams that won't exist anymore. We have the facilities for it, so it will be interesting to see how we can integrate other sports that we might incorporate through U Sport, and then just learning how to adapt a new association that is different from the NCAA.
Well, and we know we had conversations a while back about other athletic programs, like SFU football were cut in the past couple of years as well. How are SFU student athletes faring with these kinds of decisions?
It's definitely jarring. I think we're all kind of in this uncertainty that is leaving us a little bit nervous and unsure of what's going to happen. It was very sad when the football team was cut. Irregardless of the team we're on, we're all connected by our kind of hardships we go through as student athletes and the connections we make. And when any team is cut, it's just so disheartening and sad because it feels like you're losing like a family member. So I think just losing any team in general is just going to take a huge hit to the student kind of emotion and the how we feel and how we feel as a whole because when you take one of us down it affects us all.
Well, sure, and it's going to be a time of adjustment. So do you see any positives here, Olivia? I mean, in terms of SFU rejoining U Sport, maybe reigniting some local rivalries with UBC or UVic, will that help offset some of the change?
I hope so. We did just have our SFU men's versus UBC men's basketball team, the Buchanan Cup, and that was an amazing turnout. I think our stadium was full, and that's kind of the sportsmanship we need during this time. We need that lively energy, that camaraderie, but also that rivalry that we as athletes kind of thrive off of. And I think that will hopefully help kind of lift the spirits and hopefully things like that can encourage people to want to come to SFU.
Really great to connect with you, Olivia. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
We wish you well as you adjust to these changes, but thanks. We appreciate your time.
Thank you so much.
That is Olivia Windbiel, a senior on SFU's outdoor track and field team.